What's up, it's your boy Engineer and welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I'm about to do another beat deconstruction video. And I know the last video I made is like months ago, and I'm really busy at the moment with all the work and school and stuff. So yeah, today I'm gonna do another beat deconstruction video, and let's just jump right into it. I have nothing else to say. So for the first one is Dominatrix by me, Bunny Below, and Young Trap. So what I do for this beat is really simple. It's just Serum. I lay down this chord progression using Electric Light, which is a synth in Serum. And the second melody, the counter melody is Nexus, single layer lead, attack lead 3, and I just lay down this counter melody and it sounds like this. So the reason why I turned down most of the velocity in the beat is because I want to make it a little bit more subtle and make the voice behind the beat, if you know what I'm saying. Just don't make it too obvious. Let people actually listen to the music will feel like this is something should be behind of the main melody. Yeah. And the next thing I do is Purple Lullaby, which is, I don't even know what to call this. It's from Flex, and it sounds like this. Yep, and all of it together, you can hear this. That's the intro. So for the verse, I added this plucky thing using the same progression with the chord, but I change it to futuristic plug, which is also in Nexus. That's an extension preset which I downloaded in a website. I forgot what website it is, but yeah, and this is how they sound like. I made this pattern to make the verse stand out a little bit more, especially when it get boring. You can just add something a little bit different to make it sound different. And this is the drum, which is always, for the hip hop beat, is the most important part. And yeah, so I'm just going to let you hear one by one. I'm gonna just turn down all of the others that I don't need, and the first thing I would do, I would just show you the kick and snare, and it sounds like this. You can really just go crazy with the drums, or you can just be simple. For this song particularly, I would make it simple because the melody is too complex. If I make the drum too complex, it will be a confliction to the beat. So next thing I do is I add this 808. So for this part and this part, two of this part, I make it something special for it, is that most of the kick and the 808, I would just layer two of them together. But in this part particularly, I will make it sound a little bit more different. The kick is offset with the 808. That's to make it a little bit more interesting for the ear. It doesn't really need any explanation, it's just different. Yeah. And this is the hi-hat. I remember this hi-hat is MIDI. I pull up from the Cymatic, I remember. And that is, yeah, that's just it. The hi-hat just with some hi-hat rolls and something. It's really not that different with anything else. And I added this snare and this perk together to make it a little bit more effect to the drums, and it sounds a little bit like this. Yep, and this will be the whole thing. Oops, my computer is a little bit laggy there. And yeah, that's about it for this beat, and let's go to the next one. Alright, so for this next one is VVS, which sung by me and Goddess Fiji. And this is, I produced this beat too. Just hear the beat. So this is what I add first. This is the main melody for the whole song. It sounds a little bit like this. Yep, that's the whole thing. And I added this chord. This song particularly is not very hypey. I just make it a little bit more of a lo-fi melody for it. But I added the drum and the 808. It sounds totally different from a lo-fi. So for the chorus, I add one more octave up of the main melody, and I change up how the melody goes at the end. So it sounds a little bit like this. Just to make it a little bit more different, to show that it's a chorus part. And yeah, so, and this is an ARP. This ARP was originally not in there, but Goddess Fiji said that this beat is a little bit empty, so I need to add something to it, and he said added an ARP would be better, and I just said, yeah, maybe I can try, and I just added something like this. He said he liked it, and that's why it's in the beat now. So this is the whole melody. It sounds like this. Yep. And for the drum, it's actually not that hard. It's just a simple drum, kick, hi-hat, clap. Yeah. I said like I like set that like for every beat. And it sounds a bit like this. Yep, this is how it sounds like. I will let you hear one by one again. And this is the hi-hat. So for the hi-hat, I added a lot of rolls and some pitch down hi-hat to make it more bouncy, if you know what I'm saying. And I added this rim shot, and this snare, and this is irrelevant. Also added this kick, open hi-hat, and this another open hi-hat, and the lastly is the most important part of this of the drum is the clap. But I added a snare. Just I don't think clap is good for this beat, so I added a snare. Yep, I make the 808 in another pattern, and it sounds a little bit like this. Whole thing sound like this. And yeah, that's about it for this beat. I will now go to another beat. So this beat is what is it called? Harry Style, which is my favorite song in the whole EP. And I used sample, which is this. I added it, and wait, I didn't add it. Okay, this is a sample. How it sound like. So that's the whole sample. And what I added is a little bit of drums and some art behind it. I'll show you guys the drum first. So what I added first is the clap, and it sounds a bit like this. And a hi-hat. Kick. This perk and this fox and this another perk and this. Where's this? Ah, a snare. So that's the whole drum. It's a little bit more complex. I inspired by Pierre Bourne, and this is the 808, and it sounds a bit like this. I make this one more bouncier because I feel like this drum will be a lot more suitable for this sample. The whole thing sounds a bit like this. Woo! A fire one, isn't it? Lastly, I added this ARP. This ARP is for the chorus effect, and it sounds a bit like this. Yep, and this is the whole beat. Yep, and that's about it for this beat. I'm gonna move to another one. This is VEIBAE in the VEIBAE EP. Originally I named it Red Light Street, but I made it differently because I really love VEIBAE. Call me a simp if you want. So this is the beat, and the melody is inspired by 20 Minutes by Lil Uzi Vert. If you look into the chord, you will see that 20 Minutes chord progression and this chord progression is exactly the same. Let me show you a little bit something. This is how it sounds like. Weird, you can hear the feedback of it. It's because I added some of this fruity parametric EQ, and I added some compressor, some fruity chorus, make it some chorus effect. And I added this M granular amp, which is a demo version of it, but it sounds cool. And I added Maximus to make it a little bit lower volume, and it sounds like that one that I just showed you. And for the main melody, I used the same the same preset. The same preset. And I lay down this melody, and it sounds a little bit like this. I make it really sound like some neon light type music, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, that's about it for the melody, and it just looped the whole song. It just sounds like this. And for the drum, I added a kick, which is sound a little bit like this. And I added this snare. And a hi-hat. So for the snare and the hi-hat and the open hi-hat, I added reverb to it just to make it sound a little bit more dreamy. And by dreamy, I mean it sound high. And for the 808, I add a little bit something like this. Last but not least, I added this, which you can hear in a lot of Pierreborn song, and it sounds a little bit like this, and the whole drum sound like this. I just realized I didn't turn off the fruity filter. This is the whole thing. It sounds a little bit like this. There's some error. I'm sorry. So if you guys want to listen to the beat, you can just go and listen to my song in the VEIBAE EP, which I will put it in the description below. And thank you all guys so much for watching my beat deconstruction episode 2. Tune in for more. And yeah, thank you all guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I'ma fly with my robe in the sky.